Did you include a clarification and assumption list of what that $24 million includes?
That should be included in the cost section at the very front of that proposal.
Did Jonathan Goldsmith put this together?
He is the most interesting man in the world.
Good, all right.
Do you understand what we're talking about as far as clarifications and assumptions? If you had to base your price on something, you were at a 30% schematic design. So in the $24 million, what kind of mechanical system did you figure?
Well, we did our assumptions based off percentage of the different divisions, based off of our past projects. So we took all of our projects that fell under the specific office categories, the lead classifications, location. We took into account a lot of different factors. And we basically compiled that and we figured out a percentage because we did only have 30% plans and specifications. So we use systems not only that, not off a general database, but that we've installed. A lot of our project team that are company and systems that we're familiar with. So we feel like it represents pretty accurately what we're going to use. If percentages aren't in there, they should be. We can definitely get those for you. But that's what it's based off of. It's based off of each division being divided into a percentage of the overall project based off of past performances of similar projects. Like I said, location, lead systems, lead classifications, even the type of building it is. If it's education or government, retail, things like that.
So can we get nice light fixtures, or is it something with a little pull chain?
You're going to get nice light fixtures. That's what you want in the project, that's what we'll put in it.
Guys, remember when we were talking about conceptual, you need to document what you based each division on in detail. The more detail, the less the less trouble you get into later when the design comes up and has mechanical systems and it's something that's very expensive and that wasn't what you had in mind to meet your budget. So almost to the point of saying, boiler, chiller, tonnage, remember the amount of tonnage you've anticipated or the low E on the glass or whatever. So that's what we were talking about, Art and I.
What type of contingency are you carrying on this $24 million?
I guess we'll have to get back with you on that one.
The bond, 4%, is that your standard rate or
Performance payment bond.
is it 4%?
NASA is requiring $3 million or 3%
Bid bond.
bid
right?
bond. Whichever is
Whichever's lowest.
less.
Sure.
That was a bid bond.
Yeah.
Did any of y'all go down and look at the site?
Yes, it is.
Really?
Yes. That's where all these pictures, yeah, all those pictures are from the site. That's your job.
They let you in?
Who'd you call down there?
I contacted John Marshall and he sent me, or he forwarded to Ryan Clark, and he got us down there, but he ended up being sick, so.
Mike Rawlings showed us.
Mike Rawlings.
Superintendent Ryan.
Did Mike tell you how screwed up everything was out there?
Just the opposite, actually.
Well, hold on a second.
Mike's a great guy.
When was Ryan Clark sick? Did you check it?
Make sure he took it.
Make sure he covered
Man, I'm in trouble there.
Y'all go fishing while you were down there?
We had to get back to class.
Actually caught the tail end of the class.
Code for sick is he got called to a very important meeting.
Yeah.
He considered it more important than us.
He had on shorts and some people, reddish colored outfit.
You guys did a great job.
All right, we have a question for a couple more questions.
I was noticing on one of your screenshots, it showed Division 7, and then you'll refer to it as drywall and metal framing.
It's gonna include all our thermal and moisture systems.
Division 9 is drywall. You had the wrong
Yeah.
scope with the wrong division.
Just said the wrong thing, so.
Yeah.
Small detail.
Gotcha.
Small detail.
Well, no, the only problem about that is a real
Credibility.
A real smart contractor told me one time, and our business is all about nickels and dimes. You gotta remember that. It's a detail-oriented business. But, having said that, I kind of fly pretty high myself, so.
Great job, guys.
Yeah, you did a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Who built the model?
I did.
How long did it take you?
Not that long, about maybe 4 or 5 hours. It took about 3 hours I was basing it off the CAD drawings, which were 30%, so I relayed those into CAD and kind of traced over, and I had to kind of put some stuff in myself because the drawings weren't complete. And then I took that CAD, and we have a laser cutter at school, so I took it up there and we put it in, and I cut out about basswood, and then I pieced it all together.
That's pretty cool. So y'all can, when we were kids, what we used to do is we would take the foam core, we take the plans, we lay them out on that, we take an X-Acto and knife and cut them out. They were very,
That's where our trailers are at. Yeah, that's laser
Your
cutters.
board is on is what we did.
Yeah.
I like that. Y'all got a laser cutter.
Yes, sir. You just have to get it all drawn up in CAD, which that was probably the hardest part. Well, not the hardest part, but the longest part. I mean, getting all these windows drawn, I have all the mullions in there, and so it is a little bit of detail work on CAD, but piecing it together, and not a big deal.
One of the benefits of being in the College of Architecture, it's one of the toys the architects use to make all their furniture and odd
What does that
things.
machine cost?
It's fun to watch.
That's the answer I got. I told there's when you go down there,
More than
they.
$1,000?
She
That was my
said.
whole budget when I was in
Is that
college.
included in your
For
price?
the year.
Well, it's all about
I probably paid
presentation.
for my student fees.
We'll get the cost number for you.
No, I think it's cool. One of the lessons that we've learned about models, whether it be digital or these types, is it forces you to figure out how the job goes together. Not how it bricks and sticks, but how the job phases and all that kind of stuff.
And I think that's a good point. You went to the effort of creating the model, which is excellent. And presentation is your one shot at it, you're competing with others. But to have also learned something by putting together the model and throwing that in the presentation would have been a good thing too.
We get beat all the time in presentations by people that we said they outbid us a lot. And, so they'll outbid us, even though we know more about BIM models and the process than most do. You guys have all worked for contractors as interns in the past? Who'd you work with?
I work for Key Construction in Fort Worth.
I work for Veritas Advisor Group, Construction Litigation Consulting.
I know.
George in San Antonio.
Are they still in business?
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
They're a little heads up with y'all on this.
Yeah, we always have that.
Work for Merrick Brothers here in Houston.
Great guys.
Constructors and Associates in Dallas.
On purpose?
Stan Merrick's a good friend of mine. Last time I saw him, we did a trade. It was a fair trade. I gave him $100,000, he gave me $30,000. That's typical Stan Merrick.
You guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Very good job. You did a good job.
Thanks, we appreciate you coming.
Yeah, here's a business card if you want one.
Hey, yeah,
Let me see what it's called.